Going to see it is one of the last things I want you to do, but it's always one of the first things that they ask you for. So resist all temptation, hold strong, and negotiate that baby on the phone first.
Welcome to the Get Traction podcast. If you are ready to learn exactly what it takes to become a real estate entrepreneur, this is the show for you. With your host, founder of Traction Real Estate Mentors and president of the Traction Real Estate Investors Association, Tom Zeeb.
Face it, talking to motivated sellers on the phone can be scary, intimidating, frustrating, and sometimes just plain tedious. Therefore, investors often avoid doing it. And that causes your business to die. Or if you do get on the phone, you freeze up and don't know what to say, or even how to say it. Worse, you flat out say the wrong thing and it kills that deal forever. I've seen it all. And yes, I've done all the mistakes myself also too. So here's the top 2 things you should never say to a motivated seller on the phone. Number 1, yes, right away. I'll drive out and see the property. Going to see it is one of the last things I want you to do, but it's always one of the first things that they ask you for. So resist all temptation, hold strong, and negotiate that baby on the phone first. Then, and only then, if you need to see the property to further push the negotiation in your direction, then you may go. Otherwise, you'll waste your life stuck in traffic and looking at properties that don't have a snowball's chance of becoming a deal anyways. Number 2, never jump at their first offer. It doesn't matter how good a deal it might seem at the price they first put out there. You simply need to always negotiate it so that they feel like they won. And they'll feel like they won if they have to fight for it, if they have to fight to bring you up to, quote unquote, their price. Done right, you have total control of the direction of the negotiation and therefore the price. So let them feel like they won. You'll win in the end that way too. Why? Because you'll know you are at their true bottom line because you offered less and they brought you up to their price. Otherwise, you'll always wonder how much lower they would have gone. Easier said than done? That's what practice is for. And that's why you need to learn how to handle yourself both on the phone and in a negotiation. It doesn't come natural for most people. You need to learn what to say and do, and how to say and do it. Then, with practice, it becomes a part of you. That's when your deal flow increases. Because you'll finally know what you're doing and know that you can handle it in a repeatable and consistent fashion. I call that having a framework, and it can make all the difference for you going forward. I teach my negotiation frameworks in deep detail at my live training events. You'll walk in not knowing what to say on the phone or how to say it, but you'll walk out knowing exactly how to handle motivated seller phone calls like a boss. My students tell me my negotiation training framework is the single most important skill I teach them, and that it has a radically positive impact on all aspects of their lives. Let's see what it does for you. Start to master talking to sellers by attending one of my upcoming training events. Go to gettractionpodcast.com and click on events.
Thanks for listening. Your next step is to visit gettractionpodcast.com. Happy wholesaling.